commentary where we read your comments and then we comment on them. I'm Meg Turney.
I'm Steve Zaragoza.
I'm Trisha Hirschberger.
So before we begin, we want to look at your guys' cool art stuffs that you sent to us featuring the nerds and other cool SourceFed stuff. So let's look at that.
Bow chicka bow wow. I made it porn.
Sex, violence, and zombies. We talked about American Horror Story Coven with the lovely Danny Rosenberg and Elliot Morgan, and
the lovely Elliot Morgan.
The lovely Elliot Morgan, the beautiful Elliot Morgan. She has a beautiful voice, and her hair is lovely.
It is lovely.
As is her stubble.
As is her stubble, exactly. Oli Harding says, I don't even watch the show. That stuff creeps me the fuck out. I'm just here for Danny and Elliot's socks.
I'm so with you.
Yeah.
It's all about the socks and not about the scary show.
Yeah.
And Danny.
Yeah.
And Danny's awesome.
Danny's awesome. We love Danny.
Yeah, Danny.
Danny, this is kind of Danny's first time being kind of like in the hosting chair on the show.
Yeah, being featured on the show.
Yeah, and I think she's doing splendidly.
That's because she's an awesome person.
She just fits right in. I love it.
She's super cool. That is none. That as none. That as none.
That is none.
That is none. Says, Steve and Elliot are secretly holding hands behind the couch. Is that true, Steve? Okay.
I'll save you. Rubik Shoop says, a thing I love about American Horror Story is that nobody is safe. They could kill off any character at any time.
Yeah, that's why this show's so badass.
I know it's supposed to be like the coolest thing ever, but I'm just too much of a wuss to watch it.
You'd love it. Because
really?
It's like all witches, and it's like really cool.
But it's creepy.
I mean...
Is it creepy or is it not sleep at night?
It's not...
There's a difference.
It's not as creepy as the second season. I think you could handle it if you watched it with a group of people.
Okay, group of people,
I'd say
maybe
do
during
that.
the daytime.
I love
Lights
this
on.
comment a lot from Sir Lamperouge.
I'd like to kill all the ambiance if possible.
Yeah, exactly. Also, I'd like to read the spoilers so I find out everything that happens
I do
in
that
the episode beforehand. So you take all the enjoyment out of watching a show
But I hear it's a fantastic show.
You guys got Kathy Bates this season, and I love her.
Dude,
so...
and she's so good in this show.
I want to watch it only
so
for her.
good in anything.
Oh my gosh, she's
She'll
so
break
good.
your ankles with a sledgehammer.
Guys,
She will.
It's crazy because
I've
she,
seen it.
in this show though, she is evil as shit.
I want to see.
She does the best evil.
Wow, she's
She
evil.
does evil up big.
It's real good.
So on Table Talk this week, we talked about what kind of video game music we like what your favorite video game piece is. My favorite part of that Table Talk was that I said The Legend of Zelda, like adventuring music, and then Ross sang it as if it were another song. He was like, oh, but also this song? Dun, 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 dun. I'm like, that's
what
exactly
I just said.
Ross is he's a little out of touch with like the gaming stuff, but he likes the sports games.
He does like sports games.
And he likes the Call of Duty games.
He likes the Call of Duty
yeah.
games.
He likes them testosterone-filled video games.
Which is okay.
Of course.
Junaid Khan says, the original Halo trilogy soundtrack was the best. Yes, it was.
I agree,
I
very
mentioned
good.
that Incubus did the Follow series, all the different movements. It's fantastic, and I think that the opening title, that would be amazing seating music at a wedding. Just saying.
That's true. That's true. Let's see. Oh, Joshua Azlarona says the title screen music from Kingdom Hearts 2. So good. Yes.
Big Kingdom Hearts fan over here.
Yes, you.
Evie Pick says, Steve is broken. Hello.
Good morning. Welcome to Table Talk. Kellen Moore says, teleportation is real. It's called blacking out. How else do you explain me going from a bar to my apartment with no recollection of the walk that needed to happen for me to get home?
I understand that, but
Boom.
time has lapsed.
Boom.
Whether you want to admit it or not.
Boom.
Boom.
What if it is not instantaneous the transportation between 2 points?
Yeah.
It takes time.
It takes time for your body to break up into a million little particles and transport across space. And
maybe
then...
it's not instantaneous
And that's why you have a
teleportation.
headache when you wake up.
Your body's been rebuilding.
That's pretty good.
We talked about regeneration and whether you'd want to like regenerate, and Steve was saying he would want to do that. Pray for Death X, amazing, says, so if a woman had regeneration, would she be a virgin forever? What woman would want to do that to herself?
you can,
That's like
regenerate?
Jessica in True Blood. That's
It
what
is
happened
like
to her.
Jessica in True
yeah,
Blood,
because
you're right.
vampires heal, and when she became a vampire, she was still a virgin.
Yeah.
So she's like a virgin every time.
Yeah, so she's probably like the most wanted vampire girl.
Yeah,
of all
but
the
she
vampires.
is like,
sucks
fuck
for
a bunch of
her.
that because
Yeah.
it sucks.
She talks about it on the show, how she hates it.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, there's your answer. So Steve did a video on top 10 geeky gifts for the upcoming holiday season, so you can shop for the geeky loved ones in your life.
Yeah.
And we asked, do you have any suggestions for other nerdy or geeky gifts? And you guys had a lot of good things to say. Shane Thompson offers up 10th Doctor Sonic Screwdriver Universal Remote. It is almost to scale of the prop and is completely awesome. You're a Whovian, Steve. How could you not add this to the list? Shame on you.
Well, I tried not to go as, like, to the point
Too
as,
specific.
like, yeah, I didn't want to go, like, Doctor Who, Star Wars, stuff like that, because you never know. There's a lot of people out there that aren't Doctor Who fans.
Yeah, you could have a
or
nerdy
Star Wars
loved
fans.
one that maybe isn't a Whovian.
Yeah. But I did point people to Think Geek for the messenger bags and stuff like
Oh,
that, which
yeah,
has,
yeah.
and obviously Think Geek has, like, some of the best
They've got
stuff you
lots
can
of
find
Whovian
for
stuff.
nerds, and lots of Whovian stuff, yeah.
The broad enthusiast says Steve must have a sassy black grandma inside him because he always does the sassy index finger swirl in the air when he talks.
What's the swirl? This thing?
Yeah, you do. You do that.
I like this a lot too. NKI says, I was going to send this to my parents until the end. Why you gotta bring up the fleshlight, Steve?
Your parents probably know what a fleshlight is.
Yeah, and not only that, don't be ashamed for your parents to hear about a fleshlight. These are all things that should not be shameful.
No.
Yeah, pleasure is something we should all experience in our own ways, be it in a flashlight with a fake vagina on it, or be it a Ziploc bag full of petroleum jelly
These
that
are
you shove
things-
between the couch cushions.
These are things
Petroleum
that should
jelly.
be enjoyed in private. Please note.
Or at
Well,
the
but
beach.
he's not saying do it in the middle of everywhere. He's just saying
Yeah.
he just mentioned that they exist.
I'm
But I
saying-
can see why someone would feel uncomfortable mentioning
Yeah.
it in
But
public.
they shouldn't be.
And
That's
I'm saying that
shaming.
if-
That's Western shaming of sexuality.
Here's
I'm
the
just
other
saying
thing.
I relate to you.
Well, Trisha, the other thing is
Oh,
if you...
because you're a Catholic and also they're ashamed
Oh,
of
it has nothing to
sexuality.
do with that. No, Catholics love the sex.
Well, hold on. Here's the thing. I'm saying that if you must do it in public, I'd say there's a public restroom at Disneyland that it has a lockable door on it, and it's for you.
Or Small World.
Or Small World, yeah.
Oh, okay.
That happens.
Lots
I-
of children on that
Please
ride.
don't. Isaac the Panda says, this is probably my favorite comment. He said, flashlight funny. Google search. Oh.
That's
Amazing.
good.
And for that, you are going to win a shirt.
Oh, look at
Sweet
that.
Hunger Games shirt, right?
This has a bird on it, and in the Mexico
It's a
they call them
mockingjay.
pájaros.
I don't
Is
know.
that-
if that's
is that
real.
really-
That
Yeah.
sounds like a Pokemon.
Every
No
time
way.
Steve tells you something in Spanish, you've got like a 50-50 chance that it's correct.
It's a pajarito.
Paprika?
Yeah, you got it.
There you go. So, pay attention to your YouTube inbox. We'll be sending you a message, and we're going to sign it and send it to you.
We will, even if it takes us a while to send you that message.
Yeah, I barely even care.
So, thanks for joining us for Nerd Comment Commentary. We got a lot of cool stuff coming up this weekend. Trisha and Steve are going to be seeing Thor.
Yes!
Yeah, we saw Thor, and you can watch it later today, I'm
Yep.
assuming.
Yep, later today.
There's also a movie club coming up and bloops, so we will see you guys later. Thanks for joining us.
Bye.
Have a good week, you guys. And
I don't
make
think-
us art.
I don't think that we should be ashamed about sex toys.
I don't think
that
so
they
at
are
all.
things
Did your
that should be
parents
known
have
about.
like the bedside drawer you weren't supposed to go
Oh
in?
yeah.
Oh, yes.
yeah.
See,
My
that's-
parents also had mirrors on the top of their bed, so I didn't know what those were. I was like, my parents' room is so cool because you can like roll around a bed and see yourself. And then when I was like 12, I was like, oh no.
I don't think this is gonna end up on the internet.